True consciousness means that I not only know about spirituality, but I'm able to live in the experience of the Spirit whilst in action. It means I'm able to live in that joy and that radiance and that light, and that I infuse my daily actions with that light. But in order for me to carry that into action, I have to learn to be that in stillness. Take a moment now to let go of all the roles you play. Mother, friend, beloved, worker. Just let go of all the stories and all the roles and all the masks, and return to the simple essence of spirit that you were before you took on all of these roles in the theater of life. All of these are temporary, and to experience true consciousness, I have to go beyond the temporary and pass through a doorway. I have to leave the stage of the world behind. I have to leave the theater of life to experience the backstage. Let go now into that absolute, silent simplicity. No one to be, nowhere to go. Let go of all the stories and just allow that lightness and that radiant beauty of the soul to unleash inside of you, extending as far as the rays of the sun extend. Allow that light to pour into you as you experience the truth of who you are, an eternal spirit, one that transcends roles, one that transcends stories, one that transcends situations. Just enjoy the experience of the eternal, silent, vibrant, beautiful you beyond those. And allow yourself to travel even deeper into that light. Entering a place that is literally like the backstage, a world of light where souls come from before they play their roles on the stage, a place beyond time, a place beyond duties, beyond history. In this backstage, you can rest. And you can be at home, knowing you don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to be anybody. You simply exist. Eternal, radiant, full of lightness, vibrant, full of energy and pure light. Allow yourself to be infused with that energy and light. To experience true consciousness, I have to know how to step off the stage of the world and go behind the scenes backstage in a place beyond time and stories where I simply exist as my real, eternal, pure spiritual self. And strangely enough, when I learn to step off the stage, I can return to the stage in a new way. I can return to the theater of life and move through situations with that radiance of the soul. I can carry that awareness of being a soul into action and live from that space of true consciousness, not just in meditation, but in my day-to-day existence. Sometimes, even those of us who have been on the spiritual path for a long time, we can see ourselves as ordinary. We may see ourselves as peaceful or loving or joyful, but do we truly see the extraordinary, beautiful, exquisite, powerful, divine beings that we are? This is a meditation on amplified soul consciousness. It's about giving yourself permission to stretch out of your comfort zone and see something extraordinary in yourself. So begin by taking a few slow, deep breaths. And feel yourself relaxing more and more deeply as your mind and heart drift away from the world into a soft space of stillness. Imagine now that you're standing on the edge of a shore, looking over a beautiful, vast lake that seems to stretch for miles and miles and miles. In front of you is an exquisite boat. It can be the boat of your dreams, it's up to you. Whatever you imagine it to be, but sit somewhere comfortable and secure. And feel that boat as it drifts out into the center of the lake, slowly, quietly, leaving the shore of your life for a few moments. And as the boat continues to drift, you go even deeper into a state of relaxation, into a state of pure, sublime, beautiful peace, where your mind is as clear as the blue sky around you. And you begin to sense that light, that spirit, that divinity that you are. You sense this more and more as the world of situations disappears. And as your boat drifts deeper and deeper into the center of the lake, you begin to feel weightless, as if you've lost your form of flesh and bone. And all that's left is just still, pure, beautiful light, like sunlight pouring through your being. And you see now that you are close to the other shore. And it's an exquisitely beautiful place. It's very peaceful, very natural, very simple. And as you get to the other shore, you see on that land an extraordinary vision of yourself, an extraordinary vision of your beauty, your goodness, your light, your brilliance, your capacities. Allow yourself to see that vision of the extraordinary you. Notice the qualities that radiate from you. as you see this vision of yourself, pick a few words that describe it. Luminous, perhaps. Blissful. Pick a few words that describe the extraordinary you. And now I'd like you to step towards that vision of yourself and merge with that extraordinary part of yourself. Step into it and feel yourself expand with vitality, with energy. Or perhaps it could be expanding into a deep silence and truth and peace, whatever it is for you. Allow that to fill you. And now ask yourself, what would happen if you saw that vision of yourself as extraordinary at least 2 or 3 times a day? If you took some time out to just visualize that part of you. And if you're having trouble connecting it as an exercise, you could always use your words that describe that part of you to activate the vision. You could say luminous, blissful, deeply loving. What would happen if you saw yourself in that light? Step back in the boat as you feel just expansive and wonderful and extraordinary. And enjoy just relaxing that boat as you drift back to the shore of your life with a whole new vision of yourself. Just drinking in all that wonderful, pure light and spiritual energy. Feeling yourself slowly return to the world of activity, the world of form, flesh and bone and matter, but in a whole new way, knowing that when you change your vision of yourself, your whole world will dramatically shift, and a new phase of life will unfold. And that's why it takes such courage to access that light, because it will change everything. When you see yourself as the extraordinary, divine, brilliant child of God that you are, everything will change, and the life you've been dreaming of will begin to reveal itself to you in its own way, in its own wisdom, and in its own time. This simple exercise of seeing the extraordinary you, seeing yourself in amplified peace and amplified joy and amplified love 3 times a day for at least 5 minutes, can shift you to a whole new and beautiful place. See yourself pulling up on the shore in the boat, stepping off, feeling vibrant or peaceful, whatever the quality is that you experienced. And now return to your daily life with this light, prepared to create a whole new way of elevated spiritual living. let go of all the roles that I play on a daily basis, and I allow myself for a moment to move into the awareness of my eternal form. I, the soul, am a powerful being. I have energy. I have the ability to steer my thoughts in whatever direction I choose. And in this moment, I choose to rise above any pain or sorrow, and I enter that pure light of I, the eternal soul. I look into the mirror of my eternal reality, and I see within that there is goodness, that there is peace, that there is wisdom. When I stay in the awareness of my eternal reality, I have the power to face the negative forces within myself. I have the power to stay peaceful amidst all the obstacles of life. And I, the powerful soul, know that more than obstacles, these situations are opportunities to train in spiritual wisdom, opportunities to practice the power to cooperate, the power to tolerate the storms of life, the power to withdraw and collect my own energy, the power to pack up unnecessary thoughts and go within myself to discover the eternal pearls of my innermost qualities. In this moment, I radiate this energy and power of I, the soul, into the world. And I allow this feeling of inner power to unleash itself within my being. When I am in my eternal reality, I have the power to see beyond the mundane and trivial situations, the wisdom to see the broader picture of life. I have the power to see that no matter how dark things may become, everything works in cycles and seasons, and every being will find their way back to happiness, to well-being. In this experience of power, I am calm and unaffected by any storms of life. And I know that whenever I choose, I can cross this bridge from the mundane into the awareness of my eternal reality. I can enter that powerful divinity and beauty within me whenever I choose. And when I do this, I release my potential into the world, and I can begin to make the impossible possible.